If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. History is a set of lies agreed upon. Death is nothing but to live defeated, and inglorious is to die daily. Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. In politics, stupidity is not a handicap. Victory belongs to the most persevering. A leader is a dealer in hope. Ten people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. I can no longer obey. I have tasted command, and I cannot give it up. The strong man is the one who is able to intercept at will the communication between the senses and the mind. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. If you wish to be a success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. Great ambition is the passion of a great character. Those endowed with it may perform very good or very bad acts. All depends on the principles which direct them. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. Power is my mistress. I have worked too hard at her conquest to allow anyone to take her away from me. Men are moved by two levers only: fear and self-interest. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. I am sometimes a fox and sometimes a lion. The whole secret of government lies in knowing when to be the one or the other. You must not fight too often with one enemy, or you will teach him more your art of war. There is no such thing as accident. It is fate misnamed. Ability is nothing without opportunity. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. There are only two forces in the world, the sword and the spirit. In the long run, the sword will always be conquered by the spirit. Men are more easily governed through their vices than through their virtues. For hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. Imagination rules the world. To do all that one is able to do is to be a man. To do all that one would like to do is to be a god. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. An army marches on its stomach. From the heights of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down on us. Music is the voice that tells us that the human race is greater than it knows. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action has arrived, stop thinking and go in. The truest wisdom is a resolute determination. It requires more courage to suffer than to die. History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon. The surest way to remain Poe is to be an honest man. A true man hates no one. Courage is like love. It must have hope for nourishment. He who knows how to flatter also knows how to slander. The first virtue in a soldier is endurance of fatigue. Courage is only the second virtue. The people to fear are not those who disagree with you, but those who disagree with you and are too cowardly to let you know. There is only one step from the sublime to the ridiculous. Throw off your worries when you throw off your clothes at night. Soldiers generally win battles. Generals get credit for them. A throne is only a bench covered with velvet. Doctors will have more lives to answer for in the next world than even we generals. One must change one's tactics every 10 years if one wishes to maintain one's superiority. There is one kind of robber whom the law does not strike at, and who steals what is most precious to men: time. In politics, never retreat, never retract, never admit a mistake. Among those who dislike oppression are many who like to oppress. A man will fight harder for his interests than for his rights. I love power, but it is as an artist that I love it. I love it as a musician loves his violin, to draw out its sounds, and chords, and harmonies. If I had to choose a religion, the sun as the universal giver of life would be my God. Let the path be open to talent. A constitution should be short and obscure. A revolution can be neither made nor stopped. The only thing that can be done is for one of several of its children to give it a direction by dint of victories. The great proof of madness is the disproportion of one's designs to one's means.